Back to Alan, my childhood Viking friend. And at last I'm at the point. It was the end of the school week, Friday afternoon, and Alan was scouting around for our contest. His eye fell on a certain young fella, say his name was Sam. Alan began taunting Sam, and I instantly had warning bells. What's he doing? I thought to myself. I didn't like this at all. Now, I didn't know Sam, except by very casual acquaintance. I occasionally saw him in the course of the school week, but he was nothing to me. Yet here I was inwardly alarmed at Alan's plans to fight him. For some reason, I occasionally had influence over Alan, and this happened to be one of those times. I pulled Alan back and said aloud to him, "Leave Sam alone. He's okay." And that was that. Alan uncharacteristically turned away and said no more, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Well, it must have been 4 or 5 years later when Alan had disappeared out of my life, probably jumped aboard a ship for the New World or something. And that's when I became close friends with Sam, the very fella he'd been taunting. And Sam told me that he had also breathed a sigh of relief when I had pulled Alan away. He could learn his lessons without any help from Alan. Well, Sam left school and we lost touch. I became a Christian at 20, as mentioned before, and my first inclination was to seek out Sam. I found him in a local pub, and I wasn't totally surprised when, a few months later, he too was saved. Forgiven, redeemed, born again. Now, I now recognize the feeling I had when I stood beside Alan and saw him taunting Sam. I saw a brother, a kindred spirit. I recognized him as though I'd known him in some other place at some other time. Now, if this isn't touching on the miraculous, I don't know what is. All Alan's victims were just par for the course, you see, but Sam was different, and I recognized it. I was very serious when I pulled Alan away. Sparing Sam was sparing me. And this would replay with Jim in the seniors' room in the previous story. Beloved, we were chosen before the creation of the world and have been scattered abroad for the glory of God, exiled but protected. The Lord is thy shade on thy right hand, Psalm 121. Now, I don't know what became of Alan, but I was Sam's best man at his wedding. He had a family and remains devoted to Jesus. I thought it might end like this. You see, I saw the shade on his right hand.